Mm-hmm.
Now, because of this terrorist attack, this led the government of Israel. There's cameras out here.
Who do they think is going anywhere without their babies? Like, I had a breastfeeding baby. When I received the letter, my child was 5 months old. And it was like, oh yeah, so you gotta go. So what's supposed to happen with my babies? Like, I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a baby at the time. What's supposed to happen with my children? Like, so there was shock. And then there was disbelief. And now that it's still carrying on 2 years later, now there's upset. There is anger, there's upset. Like, it's outrageous.
I've given them dreams for here. I want my grandchildren to live righteously and to be free to do that, where that may not be so easy anywhere else. Environment is everything. The land here is everything. We strive to create an environment where it's easy to do right, you know, and that to do wrong is what takes effort.
The seamstresses to sew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. There's 3 beds. We got 3 beds.
She's drawn to it already, huh?
Yeah, she's already like halfway.
It's not an experience of a lifetime.
How long?
Creativity and innovation. Right. To get.
Herbs. They should be for me.
You know, I had children here. You go through went through my 30s here, went through my 40s here, and then all of a sudden, I'm 51, and somebody's telling me I'm about to be deported. I couldn't, a part of me really just did not accept that.
Let's see the brothers keep on moving. Let's see the brothers keep on moving now. Let me hear y'all. Let the brothers see you here. The year sisters over here. Okay?
You're taking the coin off here.
Fathers, mothers, and family members of ours.
Never was something I really, but it was professional those 6 years because we something about different communities. Okay. And I think we're going to try.
We're not black Jews. We're not Jewish. We're not adherents to Judaism, the tenets of Judaism. We're practitioners of spirituality versus religion. They can make all kind of exceptions and creative immigration rules that allow for Ukrainians and all others to come in. But when it comes to those of African ancestry, we seem to be the target of very, very crafty wording and loopholes that define us on the outside. And this from our earliest arrival in Israel. In 1969, on our arrival here, we basically were accepted. I say basically accepted under the law of return because it was just very loose. It wasn't something that was rigid like that.
They would study outside, sitting on rocks, in the cold, in the heat, and it forced us to establish our own institution. We didn't return or come to Israel looking for a job. We didn't come here because we didn't have any other options. We didn't come to Israel seeking asylum. We came to Israel by a divine calling. The same way there are people who return back to Israel by divine calling from other places and in the world, And the reason why they rejected us was because they said they didn't want us to be inside of their institutions, and in that way we would probably affect the other children. The establishment of the state of Israel was based on the fact that Israel is the ancestral home of the Jewish people, right? Or the people of the Bible, or the people of the book. We identify as being part of that people as well. And so we came back home by divine calling like a lot of other people did. What is the reason why? We are the only people who have not been accepted after 50 plus years in Israel. That's something that nobody can be able to explain. Why?